Good.
Good.
Really good.
You've got space around you?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. Awesome, I can hear someone else. Amber, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Oh, great. That's exciting. Hi, Zali. You gonna do yoga too? Yeah? Okay, great. All right. So has everyone's got a mat, or they got something, or they're just on the floor? We're good. Okay, we'll just start. All right. So when you're ready, let's come standing wherever we're standing. But if we're in here, the front of the mat, feet are hip width apart, spreading the toes nice and wide, planting them down, and then inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, coming up on the toes, lowering the heels, sweeping the hands out to the sides, chin to chest, curling down. And just letting yourself hang down there. A little sway perhaps. Nice deep breaths. And then pressing into your feet, curling yourself up slowly, slowly. Reaching the arms out to the sides and up. Exhale up on toes. Lowering the heels, taking the hands through the heart space. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, coming up halfway, hands to the shins. And exhale, folding down like a wave rolling in and out. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, out. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, out. Inhale, curling all the way up. Reaching all the way up. Exhale, up on toes. Lowering the heels, taking your right arm back, left arm forward. Turning your gaze to the right hand, lowering both arms. And then swapping it over. So your right arm reaches forwards, left arm reaches back. And reaching up. Nice big circles. Remembering that everything in the body is connected. So it's not just your arms moving, it's also your knees, it's also your hips, it's also your spine. And then when the hands both come down, we're going to swap it around. Really feeling into your body, letting your attention focus on the sensations in the body rather than perhaps the thoughts that have been whizzing around in the mind. Beautiful. As both arms come back to the body, let's inhale, opening the chest, letting the hips draw forward. Interlacing the fingers, pressing the hands back. And then allowing the hands behind, interlacing the fingers behind, drawing the shoulders down. And then pressing into the feet to draw yourself up. From here, as you're ready, drawing your right ear towards your right shoulder, reaching your right arm out to the side, taking your right hand to the left side of head, gently pressing the head up into the hand and the hand down into the head, reaching the left arm out to the side, and just move through the fingers, move through the wrist, move through the arm, Just release that tension. Release the burdens of the world that you've taken on. Release the burdens that you've been holding. Let them go. Maybe even closing the eyes if that feels good. And then as you're ready, allowing the chin to draw in towards the chest, swapping over the hands, swapping over the head, positioning so the left ear is drawing towards the left shoulder. Hand presses down into head, head presses up into hand, reaching your right arm out, moving through the fingers, the wrist. Use your breath, breathe into the stretch. And also breathe out from the stretch, releasing the tension. And then as you're ready, chin in towards the chest. Interlace both hands behind the head, drawing the elbows towards each other, bending through the knees, curling the elbows in towards the ribs. And just gently moving a little from side to side as you slowly start to draw a little bit lower. And once you've come down as far as feels okay, just allowing yourself to rest here. Keep the shoulders moving away from the ears. Keep breathing. Letting go of the tension along the spine. Letting go of the tension at the back of the heart. Letting go of the tension in the jaw, the temples. Just letting go. And then as you're ready, releasing your hands towards the earth, pressing into your feet, slowly drawing yourself up. As you come up, the arms reach up. Starting to bend the elbows, drawing them back towards the back of the body, bending the knees, drawing the arms back, drawing the hands through. Beautiful. Feet a little further apart so you're comfortable moving. Really opening the hips, opening the lower abdomen as you draw up and open out, and then really opening through the back of the body as you draw down. Getting everything moving. The inhale drawing you open. The exhale drawing you down. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. As the arms draw back behind, let the hands come all the way down to the floor, coming onto all fours. The inhale opens the front of the body. The exhale rounds the back of the body, tucking the chin in, tailbone drawing towards the chin. Inhale, tailbone draws away, gaze draws away. Rounding, rolling with your own breath. Letting the shoulders move, letting the hips move. Good. And then as you're ready, finding a neutral spine. Pressing into the left hand, inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. Right arm threads back behind and then threads through to the left side. Right shoulder comes down, right ear comes down. Pressing into your left hand to help open through the chest. Feeling the right rib spiraling underneath you towards the left side. Breathing up and down the body. If you're comfortable here, maybe lifting the left arm up to the sky, turning the palm 180, bending the elbow, back of hand comes to the lower back or side waist or inner thigh, right side, rolling the left shoulder back behind and down your spine, perhaps tucking the chin in and gazing up towards the sky. Breathe where you feel it. Let yourself open up. Whatever's been trapped around the heart, trapped around the stomach, trapped around the spleen, the lungs, left side. Let it be free. You want to take it a little bit further and open through the ribs. We're going to reach the left arm up to the sky and then stretch it all the way forward so the upper arm is in alignment with the ears. Stretch the fingers forwards. Gaze towards the right thumb. Feel your left hip drawing back behind you and your left middle finger drawing out in front of you. Keep the ribs spiraling under. Beautiful. When you're ready, drawing the left arm in, planting the hand, unwinding the right arm up, and then drawing the right hand back behind and down. Pressing into the right hand, inhale, left arm up, stretching through the fingers, then drawing the left arm back behind, threading it through to the right side. Left ear comes down, pressing into the right hand to help you spiral those left ribs under. Keep the length through the spine, reaching through the left fingers, breathing where you feel it, keeping the toes tucked under if you can, keeping the hips lifted, keeping the breath flowing. You want to take it into the bind, the right arm reaches up to the sky, beautiful. You turn the palm, you bend the elbow, back of hand comes to the lower back or side waist or inner thigh, rolling the right shoulder back behind and down, and maybe tucking the chin in and gazing up towards the sky. Again, breathe where you feel it. Let your belly expand and contract, let your breath open you up. Releasing tension from around the liver, the gallbladder, where we hold our frustrations, where we hold our anger. Releasing from the right lung. Lungs are where we hold our sorrow and our grief. Nice. If you want to take it further, beautiful. You reach your right arm up. Take the right arm forward, upper arm in alignment with the ear. Reach the fingers forward, reach that right hip back behind you. Breathing up and down that whole right side. Nice deep breaths up and down that whole right side. Looking really good. And as you're ready, sliding your right hand back in, reaching your left arm up, reaching your left arm back and down. Taking your hands a little wider, taking your knees a little wider, snaking your left shoulder over to the left, heart draws forward, right shoulder over to the right, left hip left, right hip right. Snaking through the body, noticing what's here. Where are you tight? Where are you open? Where are you comfortable? Where are you uncomfortable? Is it better with toes tucked or untucked? Does it feel better to get low in the shoulders or low in the hips? Where is the breath? Starting to make the movements smaller and smaller so you draw back to center. And then when it feels right, allowing the big toes towards each other and draw the hips back to the heels, reaching the arms out in front, palms open. Release what you've been holding. Release what you've been carrying. Just let yourself surrender to what is in this moment. Before next inhale, we're going to draw the hands in a little, let the palms come down. Thread the right hand over towards the left side, left hand over towards the right side. Creep the fingers out, chin over the arm, chin tucks in. Breathe at the back of the arms, back of the heart. Let your hips come down towards the heels as much as feels okay. Inhale, drawing the arms in. Exhale, swapping them over. 5 breaths here. Beautiful work. If you're ready, slowly drawing the hands in. Drawing the hands behind the hips, fingers pointing towards the pelvis, bending into the elbows, pressing into the heels of the hands, opening through the chest. Good. If you want to take it further, pressing into the tops of the shins and the tops of the feet, keeping them grounded to lift the hips. Opening the chest, press down through the hands to keep the shoulders, the chest open, maybe a little sway from side to side if that feels good. Nice work. As you're ready, the chin tucks into the chest. You lower the hips down. Press into the heels of the hands. Hands draw forwards, shoulder width. Drawing the hips up, tucking the toes. Downward facing dog. Feet are hip width apart, hands are shoulder width apart, fingers, toes spread wide, lifting through the arches of the feet, lifting through the middle of the palm. Maybe a little shake of your tail, nice and slow, feeling the stretching out either side of the spine. As Vicky and Lorenzo walk through the living room.
It's so dead obvious.
I'm just noticing what's here in the spine, maybe allowing a little bit of the movement through the shoulders, through the elbows, through the head and neck. Just noticing what's here and breathing with it. Nice work. And as you're ready, lowering the knees down, pressing into the knees, toes are still tucked to roll up into kneeling. And then see if you can just step the right foot forwards. If you need to, it might be more of a out to the side shuffle using the hands. And then when you're ready, we're up. Is everyone's knees okay? Do you want any cushioning under them? No? Keeping the back toes tucked will help you maintain your balance. So from here, as you're ready, let's reach the arms up. Okay. And take the hands to the heart. Press into the hands to create balance. Breathing in. Exhale, shuffle the foot a little further forwards and see how it feels to sink the hips down. Keep the tailbone tucking under. Three, two, and one. Reaching the arms all the way forward. Untuck the back toes, sink the hips a little deeper. Breathe. Relax over the front leg. If it feels better for the shoulders, you can have the arms out to the side. The purpose is opening through the front of the hip, left side. 3, 2, and 1. As you're ready, hands under the shoulders, drawing hips back, flexing the toes back towards the shin. Coming up on fingertips perhaps if you need to, otherwise palms flat to the floor. Feeling the right hip drawing back, the left hip drawing forward. If you need more stability, just tuck the back toes. Breathing up and down that right leg. 3, 2, and 1. Pointing through the front toes, feeling the stretch through the top of the leg. If you feel a cramp, just back it off. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Bending the front knee. Hands either side of the front foot. Lift the back knee. 3 circles, right arm. Allowing the twist through the whole spine. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Plant that right hand down, step back into your downward facing dog. Hips up nice and high, hands shoulder width apart. Remember, if it's too much, you just come down onto the knees. Armpits engaged inwards towards each other. Nice deep breaths. Release the head and neck. Release and soften the whole body. Use your breath. Feeling into what's there. And then as you're ready, let's lower the knees down again. Toes are tucked, feet are hip distance. Pressing into the hands to help you lift. Find your balance. Step the left foot forwards. Do whatever you need to do to get it forward. Good. Good. Back toes are still tucked, so you've got your balance, if that's possible. Is untucked or tucked better for you, Martha?
This knee is not. This knee is a little bit wobbly, but I'll probably be better on this one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm a bit wobbly.
It's also fine to have a cushion. Is everyone sure they don't want a cushion? Good.
Oh, good.
So then we shuffle our foot a little bit further forwards. Let's reach the arms out to the sides and up if we can. Good. Press down through the feet, taking the hands to the heart. Pressing into the hands, broaden the shoulders, drop the shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, leaning forwards. Keep pressing down through the feet, drawing up through the pelvic floor. Good. Good. Can you feel it through the front of your hip? Yeah? 3, 2, 1. Untuck the back toes, reaching the arms forwards. Folding the torso over the front leg. Let the hips sink a little further if that feels good. 3, 2, 1. Taking the hands out to the side so you can broaden across the shoulders. Really tuck the chin in. 3, 2, and 1. Hands under the shoulders, hips draw back, flexing the toes back towards the shin. Positioning your hands so you feel comfortable as you extend your front leg back. Beautiful. Beautiful. So you feel the stretch as you flex the left toes back towards the shin, up and down the back of the left leg. Breathing up and down the back of the left leg, relaxed through the head and neck and the face. 3, 2, and 1. Pointing the front toes. 3, 2, 1. Bending the front knee, hands either side of that front foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. If it's more comfortable to have the right knee grounded, just keep it grounded. And then we'll draw the 3 circles with the left arm. 3, 2, and 1. Planting your left hand down, right hand down, stepping back into your downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Remember, you can move as much as you want. What does it feel like to lower the chest closer to the floor? What does it feel like to turn the head from side to side or nod it forward and back? What does it feel like to come up on the toes? What does it feel like to bend the knees? What does it feel like to draw the hips further back? What does it feel like to just move it around? Nice deep breaths. 2 more of them. 1 more. And then as you're ready, lowering the knees down, Taking the hips to the heels. Child's pose. Palms face up or hands next to the heels. Forehead down, shoulders away from the ears. Nice deep breath. Next inhale draws the hands forward, lifting up a little, and walking your hands over to your right, hips over towards your left. Gaze between the arms. Nice deep breaths up and down the left side. Okay. Breathing for 3. Remembering that it's about how it feels. See if you can make it feel good. 2 and 1. Inhale, hands, hips back to center. Exhale. Inhale. Walking the hands over towards your left, hips over towards your right, lowering your gaze. Nice deep breaths up and down the right side.
Should that hip be on the ground? Should it just be on one? Should it be on the ground?
It's working towards the ground.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be on the ground,
Okay.
but it's about it moving further over because it stretches more. Do you notice that when it moves further over, it stretches more? Yeah, good. Nice deep breath. And as you're ready, drawing the hands back to center, hips back to center, curling yourself up, taking the hips to one side and the legs out in front.
This is a real workout. I think I'm going to shave my head. I just can't.
Well, it's all right. We're coming down to the floor now. So, when you're ready, coming to the top of your mat, the part that's closest to me, your feet are hip distance apart, and you draw your hips up towards your heels. And then allowing yourself to draw down to the floor. Releasing your hair tie if you need to. And then as you're ready, we're going to draw the heels a bit closer in towards the buttocks. Press into the feet and lift the hips up to the sky. Lift the arms up to the sky and just rotate through those wrists. If it's a bit too strenuous to have the hips lifted up and staying there, just lower them as you exhale and lift them as you inhale. You can even choose to move the arms with it as well. Maybe as the hips lower, the arms draw back behind. And as you inhale, maybe the arms draw up and maybe out in front or out to the sides. Allow yourself to be playful. The main aim is just the opening through the front of the body and the release through the wrists and the hands and the arms. 3 more breaths. And then as you next exhale, allow the hips to lower down. Draw the feet further out in front, a little wider, knock the knees towards each other, and either have the hands over the head with the elbows bent, or having the hands on the belly, or maybe one hand on the belly and one on the heart. And just taking some nice deep breaths. The challenging part of our practice is complete. And just checking in with where you find yourself now. After all that activity, all that focus, where do you find yourself now? And just feel into it. You don't need to think it, just feeling. And then as you're ready, allowing your feet to come together and your knees to come out wide.